welcome to the edition number 142 of the Youth Net. This is 142 throughout the life of the net and number 1 for 2026. Today is January 2nd, 2026. Happy New Year to all. Here. My name is Carlos, N1CBM, and along with Sal, WSAL, and Vicky, manning the logs, keeping us away from the upside down. We are going to be your hosts for tonight's net. The lineup for tonight: Grace, KG4BUT is going to take the first half hour, and Miss River, KR4GIP is going to take the second half hour. Ivan is on an assignment, and he's not going to tonight. The question of the night is: did you stay up for New Year's? Did you stay up for New Year's? You can tell us your story, and then you can ask it back to the kids. They like talking, so you can ask a question back. It's fair enough. With that being said, a couple of announcements. The text line is available if you want to skip all the pileups through 716-317-9050. And if you fancy the email way, you can do it through text at ecr.radio. Now, do we have any mobile stations who want to check into Youth Net number 142? Come with your call signs twice, please. Alright, it seems that everybody's home or where they need to be. General check-ins for Youth Net number 142. The kids would like to talk to you tonight, so get on your radios and check in. Call signs twice.
KR4COH, Kilo Romeo 4, Charlie Oscar Hotel. Checking in. Top of the evening to the net. IO, in and out.
Alright, seems like the New Year's a little slow. Call again, no pressures. If you want to check in, let's do it. If we'll send this list to Grayson after we are done calling for check-ins. Let's try it again. Round of check-ins is the number 1. Call signs twice on slow, please.
It's BYU. BYU.
Kilo Echo 8, Sierra Mike November, KE8 SMN.
Kilo Bravo 2, Whiskey Golf Charles. Kilo Bravo 2, Whiskey Golf Charles, bubble.
Okay, we got you, Kevin, and this list from the bottom up is WGC. Kevin, mobile, we'll get back to you first after these acknowledgements. KE8 SMN, N6QDY, KA8BU Roy from Lastville, New York, KR4COH Hector, N5 RTC Terry, W2RBC Randy, AK4G KQ8U Bob, and WB3ILA Stephen. I want to send this list to Grayson, I got it here, KG4BUT. He's going to take it, and Kevin, you're first there, so Grayson, you have it.
Alrighty, thanks, Carlos. First up, KB2WGC, Kevin from Public South of Florida. Mobile second.
Yeah, good evening, Grayson. What's the question for the evening?
Oh yeah, the question. It is, did you stay up for New Year's?
Barely, yes, I did. Did you?
Yep. No, seriously, I did. I ate up a couple extra hours, but nobody knows. Simply see, Kevin. Next up, K8 SMM. Jeff, Rochester Hills, Michigan. You have 55 seconds.
Good evening, Grayson, everyone on the Youth Net. K8 SMN here. Well, I tried, but I think I lasted till a little after 11 o'clock. K8 SMN, back to net.
Alrighty, 7-3 to you, Jeff. Next up, N6 QDY. David from Sacramento, California. You have 88... No. You have 25 seconds.
Hey, Grayson, and the net M6QDY with Vicky on the log and Carlos back there maintaining things. No, you know what? You're better than I did. We were out. We didn't get to stay up. Well, we had the opportunity to, but we were out. So, anyways, back to you, Grayson. Thanks for doing what you do. 7-3, M6QDY.
Alrighty, 7-3 to you, David. Next up, KA8 BYU. Ward from Bassville, New York. You have 88 seconds.
Grayson, everybody on the net, KA8 BYU. Yeah, I did, right here on the East Coast Reflector and several other frequencies as well. I actually stayed up till about 1 o'clock in the morning, and then I got my 2 cats settled and went to bed. Back to you.
Alrighty, 7-3 to you, Ward. Next up, N5 RTC. Terry from Austin, Texas. You have 7 seconds.
Hi, Grayson. Nice to hear your voice. Vicky, thank you for logging. I really wanted to stay up until midnight. Unfortunately, I could only make it to 11:30. N5 RTC back to net control.
Alright, 7-3 to you, Terry. Next up, W2 RBC. Randy from Westchester, New York.
River and everyone on the Youth Net. Yes, I did. I spent New Year's Eve here on the ECR Zoom room. Grayson, the question for you is, did you have much snow over the holidays? Happy New Year's to all. Back to net control. W2 RBC.
Alright, 7-3 to you, Randy. And to answer your question, well, I live in Florida. No, unfortunately not. 7-3 to you, Randy. Next up, AK4G. Jim from Jacksonville, Florida.
Good evening, Grayson. Good evening to everyone on the Youth Net. To answer your question, no, I did not. My normal sleep-wake cycle is not conducive for me staying up till midnight. So my question for you, Grayson, is we know that you stayed up to midnight, but what were you doing? 7-3 y'all, AK4G.
Alrighty, I was here in a Zoom with Matt, the New Year's Eve net. I had like right before the ball dropped. I was like, oh no, I want to see the ball drop. I was back like right before, like right after the ball dropped. So I was like so pleased to you. And ILA, Stephen from Easton, Pennsylvania.
Oh, hello, Grayson. This is Steve, WB3ILA in Pennsylvania. And I just want to say thank you to you and River, and especially Vicky, who's doing the yeoman's work there of managing the log. And just want to say, hope you got whatever radio equipment you wanted from Santa this year. But I did stay up till midnight, which is not normal, but at my age. But I was happy to do so, and I did check in with the net a couple of times on the news. So, all right, turning it back over to you, WB3ILA.
Already some free to you, Jim. Next up, DQ8U, Bob from Escort Smith again.
Good evening, Grayson and the rest of the Youth Net. I spent New Year's Eve in the Zoom room with everybody, like I have in the past number of years. Have a good night. You're doing a fine job. KQ8U, best net.
Alright, some free to you, what was I? Some free to you, Bob. No, some Steven, I think. Yeah, some free to you, Steven. K2, EDS, Mark from Emerald, New York, 46 seconds.
Good evening, Grayson, River, and Vicky, as always. No, I had a few hours of sleep in before the new year. I was woken up abruptly at 2 minutes after by my wife to say Happy New Year, and then I went right back to sleep. So my question to you is, did you have party poppers at your New Year's party? KE2 EDS, back to the net.
No, I unfortunately did not have any party poppers. So free to Mark. Next up, entry by Glenn from Glenborney, MD Stanford. My brain is not working right now.
Well, Grayson, I guess you spent too much time staying up late on New Year's Eve. Hi. Let's see. The extent of our partying on New Year's Eve here, my wife and I was partying with our pillows and sleeping. Anyway, everybody, hope everything's going fine so far this new year. And I'm going to hand it back to you, Grayson, N3LLY.
Alright, some free to Glenn. Next up, I hand it back over to Carlos to call for more check-ins.
All right, good job, Grayson. That was a great first round of check-ins. Let's go for more. And while we do that, for the record, I did stay up past. We went to my wife's cousin's town in Miami, and we stayed there until like 3 a.m. Went to bed at 4. So you can guess we had fun. Call signs twice and slow, please. Round of check-ins number 2 for the Youth Net number 142. Call signs twice and slow.
K6 GBZ, Kilo 6, Golf Bravo Zulu.
Papa, Kilo Mike 7, Bravo Uniform Papa, Dan and Layton.
November 3, Mike Delta Charlie. That's November 3, Mike Delta Charlie.
B3, VPK, KB3, KB3, VPK.
AC4BR, Alpha Charlie 4, Bravo Romeo.
KD9PEV, Kilo Delta Niner, Papa Echo Victor.
WB2JPQ, WB2JPQ.
Anybody else? Anybody else who wants to check in for the Youth Net number 142? Last call for this round of check-ins. Let's try it again. Call signs twice and slow.
W2, SAL, Whiskey 2, Sierra Alpha Lima. W2 KJV, W2 KJV.
And 2ZVN, and 2ZVN, and with third-party traffic.
Okay, we'll go with this list right here from the bottom up. I got Alan and Maddie and 2ZVN, W2 KJV Tony from Homosassa, W2SAL South from Cheektowaga, New York, WB2JPQ Dick, the Godfather itself in Eden, New York, KD9PEV Caleb, AC4BR Brian, KB3BPK Mary, N3MDC Michael, KM7BUP Dan, K6 GBZ Tom, and I'm going to send it back again to Mr. Grayson, KG4BUT. This is Carlos N1CBN. Grayson, you have it.
Alrighty, thanks, Carlos again. Next, K6GBZ Tom.
Good evening, Grayson and the net. Yes, I did stay up, only because it's my normal sleeping schedule that I tend to stay up late at night. I heard 32 gunshots at midnight. Question for you is, what was your favorite Christmas present?
You feeling it? My, Ralphing, no, DV-32, I think it was. Goofy Steve. N3MDC, Michael from West Winston, Salmon, North Carolina.
Yeah, you got it right, Grayson. It's Winston-Salem, North Carolina. That's where I live. I live not too far from Greensboro, but... Yeah, well, Grayson, after I watched the ball drop, I went to bed. I'm now 2 years away from being 50, so I can't stay up late anymore. I used to do it when I was a kid growing up. But after I watched the ball drop, I went to bed around after midnight. So I used to be able to stay up till 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, but I can't do it anymore because I'm 2 years away from being 50 now. I'll be 48 coming up in November, so I can't stay up late anymore. It's just too hard on me. So, yeah, after I watched the ball drop, I went to bed. Back to you. This is N3 NBC. Back to you.
Hi, Sun3C Michael. Next up, KB3 VPK, Mary from Easton, Pennsylvania.
Good evening, everyone. What I believe the question is, did I stay up years? Yes, I was on the East Coast Reflector New Year's Eve net. And shortly after the ball dropped, had to go to bed because I had a 4:15 a.m. wake-up call for work on New Year's Day. So that's what I did. I made it through the day as a zombie with about 2 hours or so sleep. I couldn't sleep. So I worked through the whole thing. I'm used to it because I used to work night shifts, so I know how to be a zombie. Back to you, Grayson. KB3 VPK.
Sun3C Mary. Next up, AC4BR, Brian from Monaco, Kentucky.
Good evening, Grayson. Everybody on the net. I believe the question was, did we stay up for the New Year's? And yeah, I was on the net there the whole evening and talked a few times on different net controllers. So stayed up. I don't know. I didn't go to bed too early. It was probably like 5 or 6 a.m. probably. Anyway, I'm only on the bell on days that end in Y. But anyway, and when I don't have to work the next day. Anyway, I turn it back to you, Grayson. This is AC4BR. Y'all have a good evening.
Sun3C Brian. Next up, DD9 PEV, Clay from Lids, Wisconsin.
This is KD9 PEV. Yes, I did stay up on the New Year's working at an education as perks. One of them is that I got the day after New Year's off, so I did stay up and watch the ball drop. Back to you, Grayson.
Alrighty, Sun3C Clay. Next up, WBT JP2, from Eldon, New York.
Good evening, Grayson. I was on New Year's Eve. You know, I stayed up. I think I saw you at about 11:30, somewhere like that in the Zoom room. So, you know, I stayed up. I was on the ECR net with others, and we had a great time. My question to you is, how late did you sleep on New Year's Day after staying up so late on New Year's Eve?
Not gonna lie, it's pretty late, like 1 or 2 o'clock, honestly. I know, I see Carlos laughing in the Zoom room. I see you. Please see this. Next up, W2SAO, south from, well, the location actually isn't here on the log, I don't know why. T-Clog and Neil, that was nice.
Good evening, Grayson, and all the listeners out there and those in the Zoom room. I was right here for pretty much most of the net, from 8 o'clock on until I think it was about 11:30. I did quite a few check-ins, had a great time with everybody because every net controller had a different question, so it kept things rolling and interesting. And I even saw you in there a few times, Grayson, and my question to you is, well, I have a tradition. Somewhere around 11:30, quarter to 12, my wife and I put money in our hands, and we have a toast with a glass of wine. So my question to you is, do you have a tradition, and if so, what is it? Back to you. W2SAL, back to Grayson, KG4, BUT.
Alright, so I do actually not have a tradition, for New Year's Eve. Alright, next up, BUT from Homosassa, Florida.
Good evening, Grayson, and everyone on the Youth Net tonight. Tony here in Homosassa. We made it just past midnight. We're celebrating, and my question to you is, do you have any New Year's resolutions? Back to you, Grayson, W2KJV.
What's going on? Okay, that was weird. My, Zoom, just like, got like, alrighty, so for Tony, next up, and Zevia and Alex from Kendall, New York.
Everyone that makes it work. Well, no, last thing I remember was about 11:15. I did stay with the net for most part of it. I think I checked in 4 different times for 4 different questions, and I really had a good time. I enjoyed it quite a bit. But I think Maddie has a different story. Let me see what she's got to say. Go ahead, Maddie. Just say you were up past it, but you don't know how late. Go ahead. You were playing on your Switch. I think she's got Mike Fright again. All right. Well, in Maddie's words, she stayed up past midnight, but she doesn't know what time it was because she was busy playing on her Switch. So, neither of us watched any of the events. We were just listening to East Coast Reflector, and I left it on a nightstand, and she was listening to it, but playing on a Switch. But she says it was after 0 hours, 0 minutes, but she doesn't know what time. Thank you for doing that. And to ZVN.
Alright, so please do, Alan. Next up, W2SAL, Sal. Well, no, I'll hand it over to W2SAL, Sal, to pull out seconds and hand it over to Wiggle. That's at 7-3. This is KG4, BT clear.
Alright, Grayson, thank you. You're doing a fine job out there tonight as usual. And, let's see. I think I'm going to start with a couple in and outs. See who's out there that wants to just do a quick in and out, and then we'll go do some mobiles. With that, we'll take you now.
Get it out.
Yeah, that last station, you came in and out too quick, and we didn't catch anything other than an in and out. So give us your call sign twice and slowly, please. Alright, anyone else out there and in and out? Let's go. We'll take you now. Twice and slow. And the question for today, well, no, we won't do the question yet. Go ahead, in and out.
KE2 EHA, Kilo Echo 2 Echo Hotel. And 0 CKV.
Kilo 7 Bravo Uniform Papa.
It's a party
Kilo
practice.
7 Bravo Uniform Papa.
Let's see, do we have any mobiles out there that wish to check into the ECR Youth Net tonight? Number 142, first one of the new year. Let's go. Alright, nothing heard. So from the bottom up, I got KM7, BUP, KG4, BUT, November 0, CKV, KE2, EHI, November 3, DQD. But I want to get a couple more in here, and then I want to hand them off to Miss Rivers. So I need some of you sandbaggers to get out and press that button button. Let's go.
10-7 OKN. N7 SGP, N7 SGP.
Alright, anyone else out there? And don't forget, tonight the question is, did you stay up for New Year's? And if so, let the youth know. And you can also ask them a question too, regarding either Christmas or New Year's. So let's get 2 or 3 more of you guys in there that are sandbaggers and help these kids out tonight. Alright, I think the last one I got in there was November 7, OKN, and I do believe I had KM7, BUP, and then the rest of them. So with that, I'm going to hand it over to Miss River, and River, you can take them whichever way you want, from the bottom up to the top down.
Alright, thank you, Sal. Next up, we have N3DQD, Ray in Beaver, Pennsylvania.
Good evening, River. N3DQD here. Well, we did not stay up until midnight. We were in the Zoom room until about 45 or so. Then we were on the net too for a while. Checked in. Anna checked in a couple times, and I was in there at least once on the net. But my question for you is, what time did you get up on Christmas morning? This is N3DQD.
Well, I think I got, 8, 9, somewhere around there. Thank you for coming. Next up, we have KE2, EHI, Joe. Oh, you're in and out. Next up, we have N0, CKV, Mark in Plymouth.
Good evening, River. No, I did not make it to midnight. And 0 CKV back to net.
Alright, thank you for coming. Next up, we have KG4 BUT, Grayson in Orlando, Florida. Alrighty, hey Wiggle. Yeah, so I have some big party, aka my blow, and let's go with the second oldest, yo, Alex. Alright. Well, until midnight. Yes. Alrighty, now time for last one. Yes. Alrighty, and Mihio, yes. I was in June, so with that said, simply see you, Wiggle. Alright, thank you for coming. Alex, was it? Thank you for coming. Next up we have KMBUP, Dan in Layton. Not sure what that abbreviation is, if you could please tell me.
That's it. I'm in Utah. I did stay up past, when the ball dropped, but I was watching a show on Netflix, and I think I was asleep by 12:05. Thanks for doing that. And KM7BUP out.
Alright, thank you for coming. Next up we have N7OKN in Mesa, Arizona. By the way, you can ask me a question, too.
Well, thanks, River. You're doing a great job. Now, we went over to some friends from church hosted a fondue party, and we had lots of food, and we got stuffed, and then we came home at about 9:30, went to bed, and brought in the New Year the next morning when we said, Happy New Year. That's the way it went down. And I don't have a question for you, River. Sorry about that. N7OKN back to net.
No worries. It's up to you whether you want to ask me a question or not. Next up we have N7FGP Scott in Jamestown, New York.
Good evening, River. How are you tonight? Yeah, I stayed up just past midnight. I normally stay up that late anyhow, so I was up anyhow. And let's see, what was your favorite Christmas present that you got? Over to you.
Alright, thank you for coming. My favorite gift that I got was a laptop. Next up we have KQ4GLY, Chris in Parrish, Florida.
I tried to stay up, but I went out at about 10:30. Back to you, KQ4GLY.
Thank you for coming. I'm going to send it over to Sal to get some more check-ins.
Thanks, Miss River. Just so you guys know, you can always hit the tip line at 716-317-9050. So you could do it the old-fashioned way with an email at text@ecr.radio. And don't forget, tomorrow morning, 9 a.m., the 40-meter net is rolling, and 7245. And with that, we'll take check-ins from anywhere, anyhow. So whether you want to just in and out, you want a mobile, or you want to just radio it, it's all yours. Bring it on. Come on, you guys know where that fun button is. We need a few more. Press that button and let's go. We've got Miss River out there waiting to talk to you. And don't forget, after she asks the question of how late you stayed up for New Year's, you can ask her a question. Victor Echo 3.
Alpha Victor.
Kilo Juliet 7, Whiskey Oscar Hotel.
K680S, Kilo 6, Alpha Delta Sierra.
Alright, let's go. We need a couple more of you guys out there. Press that fun button. Miss River's sitting here waiting, and she's gonna start crying if we don't get any more check-ins over here. We don't want that to happen.
JA2WCM.
Alright, I've got one call that we gotta fix here. It sounded like a VE3 question mark AV. Does that sound like you? Come on back and let's get the rest of your call sign, please.
Roger that. Victor Echo 3 Zulu Alpha Victor. Name is Tony, located in Niagara, Ontario, and made it all the way to 11 p.m.
Copy that, Tony. You're right around the corner here in Buffalo. So good to have you on board, and we always listen to you guys over on the other side of the river there. So with that, I'm going to go from the bottom up. I got KM4CTV, KA2WCM, K6ADS, KJ7WOH, VE3CAV, and 2BH, Mr. Bill. And with that, Miss River, I'm going to send it over to you, and you can run those, and we'll see what happens after that.
Thank you, Sal. Next up, we have
Good evening, River. Grayson, you guys doing a great job. I stayed up till a little after midnight. Actually, was in bed, but I watched the ball drop and turned TV off, went to sleep. And 2BH.
Alright, thank you for coming. Sorry, I zoned out there. Did you have a question for me?
Not really. Do you have any special dinner for New Year's Eve?
Literally, I had chips and carrots, and that's pretty much it. Cream soda. Thank you for coming. Next up, we have VE3ZAZ, Tony and Zoltan in Ontario, Canada.
Hi there, good evening. Victor Echo 3 Zulu Alpha Victor. My question would be, what was your favorite Christmas present?
My favorite Christmas present was the laptop that I got. Thank you for coming. Next up, we have KJ7WOH, Marty in Troutdale, Oregon.
Oh, thank you, River. Tonight I'm on Echolink since the repeater's down. But, yeah, me and a wife, we stayed up till midnight and a little beyond. Watched some old movies on DVDs because TV, New Year's Eve is not good at all. So we made it there. We always make it to midnight on New Year's Eve because people around here like their fireworks and they wake us up anyway. And I guess that leads into my question for you, River. What about your family? Do they do fireworks?
did not do fireworks. Thank you for coming. Next up, we have K6ADS, Andrew in Glen Burnie, Maryland.
Sorry for the delay there, River. I was grabbing something from the other side of the room. Thank you for being net control. You're always doing a fantastic job with your whole crew there. We really appreciate it. No question from me, but I did stay up. I made it past 11 o'clock, but I fell asleep early. So I appreciate it. Listening to the radio is what I was doing that evening, and the other net stuff that was going on. So I appreciate it. This is K6ADS, currently in Orlando, Florida.
Alright, thank you for coming. Next up, we have KA2WMC, Joe in, New York. I'm not really sure how to pronounce that. KA2WCM, Joe in New York. Please come now.
Alright, Joe, this is W2SAL calling you out, KA2WCM out of Amherst. My buddy over there, what'd you do? Did you go in and out on us or you disappear? River, I think he was in and out.
Alright, let's go on to KM4CTB, Donnie in Jacksonville Beach, Florida.
Good evening, Happy New Year, River, and Grayson as well, everybody on the net. KM4CTB, Donnie in Jacksonville Beach, Florida, and we stayed up, we had to sit up with the puppy PTSD from all the fireworks going off. We were up with them probably close to 1 in the morning. And how about you? Any New Year's resolutions, River? KM4CTB back in.
Alright, thanks for coming. Sounding a bit like a broken robot right now. But thank you for coming. I'm going to hand it over to Carlos to get some more check-ins.
All right, River, thank you very much. Fantastic work there in that fourth round of check-ins. We got moving here, but remember that we have the text line, so you can check in without a hassle, without the pile-ups, 716-39050, or do the fancy text at ECR.radio, the fancy email way, text at ECR.radio. We are getting close to the top of the hour here. We like to finish this net with strong numbers, so we're going to ask for more check-ins. It can be in and out, mobiles, anywhere, anybody. If you're flying, if you're on the submarine, if you're on a car, you can come and put your call sign in the log so you can talk to Miss River. Anybody, anywhere, twice, please.
Whiskey 5 Alpha Papa X-Ray W5APX with W5ITT at the microphone, Chris in Orange, Texas. Logged me in and out, spent New Year's Eve at home with the dogs because of the fireworks. Hope everybody had a good, happy New Year. WB5ITT at W5APX.
Anybody anywhere? Anywhere for the Youth Net number 142, the first one of 2026. You want to be there? Put your call signs in the log. Call signs twice and slow, please.
Victor Echo 3, Tango Golf November. Victor Echo 3, Tango Golf November. Jim, Windsor, Canada, Portable.
Okay, team, we got you there. Mobile, VE3, TGN, and let's see if we get any. Otherwise, I'm going to have to turn you to Miss River after this one, after this try. Round of check-ins. Let's see if we get someone to talk to River and ask a couple call signs twice, please.
Kilo Foxtrot.
Kilo 2 Alpha Papa.
Kilo Foxtrot.
Kilo 2 Alpha Papa.
KF 0. JKF.
Last call sign, KF0 something KF, KF0 KF. Can you clarify that one for us, please?
KF0 JKF. Kilo Foxtrot 0 Juliet Kilo Foxtrot.
Okay, KF0JKF, we got you now. Let's try this once again. Anybody, anywhere, a couple more. You can finish the net with River here talking to someone instead of ins and outs. Let's see if we get anybody else to talk to Miss River. This is Carlos, N1C4 check-ins for the Youth Net number 142.
KA7GB, Kilo Alpha 7, Charlie Golf Bravo.
Kilo 2 Alpha Papa. Kilo 2 Alpha Papa.
KA6 OKV, KA6 OKV.
Okay, from the bottom up, we got KA6 OKV, KA7 CGB, KF0 JKF, K2 AP, BE3 TGN, K8 UFM was an in and out, KB5 ITT was an in and out, W5 APX was an in and out. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Miss River, and you can take it with Tim, VE3 TGN. Go ahead, girl. It's all yours.
Alright, thank you, Sal. Next up we have W5APX. Oh, those are in and outs. Next up we have VE3TGN, Tim in Windsor, Ontario, Canada.
Good evening, everybody. I
this is Vicky or Dad. Nice I wish everybody a happy new year, and definitely that sounds like having a really good net there. And that command control is VE3 TGN portable back to the net control there, and everybody have a good, safe 2026.
Alright, thanks for coming. Next up we have K2AP Joe in East Islip, New York.
Good evening, River, and good evening to everybody on the net. This is K2AP, and yes, till about 3 in the morning, only because I fell asleep watching TV. So happy New Year to everyone from K2AP.
Alright, thanks for coming. Just so everybody knows, you can ask me a question too. Next up we have KF0JKF Gina in Nilai, Nebraska.
Evening, River. We stayed up until midnight, watched entertainment on the television, played a couple games, and ate some cheese and crackers and non-alcoholic drinks because nobody in my family drinks. So we just had our normal family. What kind of tradition do you guys do at your house for New Year's? You watch TV, you watch the ball drop, or have snacks and play games, or what? I would be interested to find that out. Thank you.
Alright, thank you for coming. I don't really have a tradition. It's either I'm going over to a friend's house or going to sleep over at my aunt's house, or it's just a normal night, or we go to a mini ball drop and at downtown. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for coming. And it looks like you're new. Thank you for coming, and thank you, my brain. Next up we have KA7CGB, Brett in Tempe, Arizona.
Good evening, Brett, KA7CGB, Mobile, Tempe, Arizona, between Mesa and Phoenix, Arizona. What I did for New Year's Eve and Christmas Eve was nothing special. Since I'm newly retired, my day is whatever I want. So I typically go to bed about 2 a.m. and wake up about noon. And New Year's, I did notice that someone down the street lit off a couple of flashbang fireworks, and I think a Roman candle, and that was about 10:30. After midnight, well, at midnight, I was on the computer doing other stuff, so I didn't really notice it go by. And otherwise, it was a pretty normal night for me. Back to you, KA7GB.
Alright, thank you for coming, and congratulations on your retirement. Next up we have KA6OKV, Jerry in Pinnedale. I'm not sure what that abbreviation is, so I'm just going to guess. Wyoming.
And Happy New Year to everybody on the net and on the system. We made it to about 12:15 for New Year's Eve. That's typical for us. Pretty quiet other than that. A couple neighbors on it blew off some big boomer fireworks, and we called it a night. And River, just curious, do you have any Christmas traditions you and your family follow?
Thank you for coming. We don't really have many traditions. We just with family, like my brother and my aunt, and so that's pretty much it. Next up we have KD2VNU, Derby Dam in Derby, New York.
Good evening, River. Good evening to everybody on the net. To stay up for New Year's, I've been having a rough week, so I fell asleep early, and we celebrated it the next day. Thanks for having me on the net, and you have a good evening. KD2 Vinia.
Alright, thank you for coming. I'm going to hand it over to Carlos so he can get some more check-ins.
Thank you, River. And everyone, this is Carlos N1CBM. I'm going to take a speed round here for ins and outs. Ins and outs is 9:02. We can take more check-ins if you want to still talk to River, or we can take ins and outs, call it a night. Let's see how it goes with for this round of check-ins. Call signs twice and slow, please.
DIP out of Lake Michigan. RMK, Kilo 2 Romeo Mike Kilo.
Okay, we got a call sign there. We'd like to verify the system's giving us an error here. A KR4IVR or something like that. Can you come up with your call signs twice again, please? You're pretty slow with the audio, so try it again slow, please.
KR4IVR, Kilo Romeo 4 India Delta Romeo.
All right, great. This time, KR4IDR, thanks for waving a hand, being in and out. And we have Robert, K2RMK, James, KFDIP, and K2PI, Har from Warrenton, Virginia. I'm going to send it over to River so she can get your questions and ask you. River, you have it. This is Carlos N1CBN.
Alright, thank you, Carlos. Next up, we have K2PI, Harv in Warrenton, Virginia.
This is K2PI, and thank you, River. You're doing a great job with the net, by the way. What a tremendous job you've been doing. Very, very careful and running the net very well. I have a question for you. Since you got that brand new laptop for Christmas, what is the first ham radio thing that you have done with that laptop since you got it? Back to net. Good evening, everyone.
Well, I haven't really done much ham radio on my laptop. It's all on these big monitors that I have that I'm working with tonight. But I do have shortcuts for like the Zoom room and the logs and the the check-in logs, and that's about it. Thank you for coming. Next up, we have KFHDIP, James in Ottawa Lake, Michigan.
DIP, I need to apologize. I just turned on my radio and heard the net. I don't know what the question is, so back to that.
Alright, thank you for coming. Next up, we have KR4ID. I keep doing that. Thank you for coming. Anyways, next up is K2RMK, Robert in Moses Lake.
This is K2RMK, Robert in Moses Lake. I appreciate it, River. Thank you very much. Doing a great job. Just wanted to wave a hand at everybody on the net and the scenes, and I did not do too much for New Year's. I didn't make it until midnight. Just had a nice quiet evening at home. But for you is, do you play Minecraft? Do you play video? Play Minecraft? Do you like to play? I currently have a realm that I'm playing with my son that we have a lot of fun in. 73, and thank you.
Alright, thank you for coming. I do play Minecraft. I was playing Minecraft before I got on the net. I love Minecraft. Have many worlds, and so yeah, thank you for coming. I'm gonna hand it over to Carlos to get some more check-ins.
All right, River, thank you very much for that. We're going to call it a net tonight. It's 9:08, and it was a great net. We had 50 check-ins, and 25 of those people asked yes. So there's more party goers and stay-at-homers. On behalf of River, Grayson, Sal, Bill, Dick, all the brass in the ECR Zoom room, and myself, this is Carlos, N1CBM. Thanks for participating in net number 42, the first one for 2026. You're in the logs, you're in the history books. This is Carlos, N1CBM. Thank you very much. 7-3 to all. Return the reflector to its normal amateur radio use. Good evening, everybody. Happy New Year.